let's talk a little bit about the Indiana connection. So we've already kind of touched on the Pacers a little. They're in the playoff. We're all excited here in Indiana to see what our Pacers are going to do.
Yep.
They're up a couple of games, so we'll hope that they finish this off and wind up taking home the championship. But we've already had a little bit of dispute between some fellow Hoosiers and kind of talking about what it means to be a Hoosier. We won't get into that at this point in time. Maybe that's something we'll dig into on a future episode, and we'll certainly cover some topics like that as we move along. But what does being a Hoosier mean to you?
You know, I think for me, growing up with it, it just meant that, to kind of echo something I had mentioned earlier, it's a value system, and it's a personal thing. We drive down the road, and I mentioned my wife grew up in South America, major city. I grew up in Indiana. We go down the road, we wave at people, and at first, my wife would go, "Who was it?" I go, "I don't know." Being a Hoosier meant that everybody was my neighbor. Everybody was my potential friend. And we probably could meet at over a cup of coffee, or we could sit down at a McDonald's, and we could sit down and start talking and find so many things in common because there was that common core that we had. So I think being a Hoosier to me means that there's a common value system that we have, and I want to perpetuate that.